Hey, Brandon.
Yeah.
I was looking at the rundown, and it says Jim Irsay toilet debacle with an exclamation point.
Yeah.
Is that is
You
that
don't know
so?
what that is. You don't know about the Jim Irsay toilet?
You know what? I don't, and I don't know if my life is going to be
Oh!
improved if I do. But oh baby, we here.
Ooh, we gonna steer.
You in the right direction. Tom Grassi, Brandon Perna, Grassi Perna Show, GPS. Nailed it.
Wow. I am so happy I get to break the Jim Irsay news to you, Tom Grassi. It is the story of the century, some
Really?
say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
After I tell Tom what Jim Irsay did, we're gonna talk about how each of these playoff teams could lose today. We've got a bunch of firing news, a lot to talk about today, but let's stay focused and talk about what's important. Okay, Tom. So back couple years ago, Josh McDaniels backed out of the Colts head coaching job.
Correct. Yeah. Yep.
Well, somebody tweeted, and
Okay.
I don't know how true this might be, but McAfee ran with it yesterday. I had it in a script. Haven't got there yet, but
okay.
Apparently,
the build-up is intense.
Yeah, I'm really just a Michael Scott when
when he leaves, when he quits. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Josh McDaniels, they have Jim Irsay over to the McDaniels house, Josh and his wife. Okay, and after apparently Jim demonstrated odd behavior, including a very long and awkward trip to the McDaniels family bathroom, Josh's wife made him back out of the job.
Wait. Okay, so I want to make sure that I understand and comprehend fully. So Josh McDaniels had Jim Irsay and his wife over, yeah?
No, Josh McDaniels and Josh McDaniels' wife had Jim Irsay over.
Yes. Yeah. Is that not what I said? Or did I say the opposite?
You said Jim Irsay's wife, but
Josh McDaniels was hosting a party.
With his wife.
And had Jim Irsay over.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. Got it. So Jim Irsay came over, was a weirdo, and really was focused on their bathroom.
A long, awkward trip to the an awkwardly long trip to the bathroom.
Oh, so he didn't bring them with them, and wasn't touring the house, and he was just let me talk about the ceramic on this toilet. He went there and he was dropping deuces.
He had odd behavior all night.
Okay.
And apparently spent a very long time in the bathroom. And that one experience, allegedly, Laura McDaniels did not like and said, "You are not taking that job."
That's Josh. Kind of amazing.
Yes.
That's Hold on. Whoa! Justin! Boop! Divisional weekend, go Birds. Saints idea asking a draft haul for Peyton to what Tampa gave up for Gruden, 2 firsts and 2 seconds. That's a little steep.
That's a report floating out there. I don't think they're going to get that much.
I don't think so.
Because here's what's a little it feels like Sean Payton's in the driver's seat, and I don't think Sean Payton's going to want to screw himself over that much, right? Those are his draft picks moving forward. But we'll see.
And Ben Johnson, I'm very upset that he didn't get another job.
That was a good get for the Lions. Good get back.
Hold on. Somebody watched my content. Okay. Continue.
Now, this is what nobody's really talked about in this story yet. Okay. Well, I mean, we could elaborate on was he having a tough poo in there? I've been in some situations. You just can't. I've been late to this show because things were not moving.
You've left this show to go poop. Yeah.
Yeah. We don't know. We know Jim Irsay, he's kind of a weird dude. So none of this sounds like that odd to me.
Sure.
But let me take you back to when Josh McDaniel was the head coach of the Denver Broncos. All right. We had a running back named Peyton Hillis, who is still recovering from saving his children.
Mm-hmm.
Peyton Hillis was a hero here in Denver. We friggin' loved him. And all of a sudden, his playing time stopped. He was getting benched by McDaniels and then traded away to the Browns, right? Well, Mark Schlereth and Alfred Williams, back in the day on the radio, basically suggested that Peyton Hillis was hitting on Josh McDaniels' wife, making moves on his wife, and that is why he got benched, which leads me to the conclusion that Josh McDaniels' wife is the most powerful woman in the NFL. She runs more than we're aware of. That's two former NFL players saying the reason Peyton Hillis was not getting carries anymore is because he hit on Josh McDaniels' wife. Now, I don't know. Again, this is rumor, but why would those guys say that on the radio? For the listens, maybe. But I love it. I love all of this madness.
So do you think maybe Josh Jacobs, when he wasn't getting carries earlier in the season, had to go meet with the true coach, and it was just Josh McDaniels' wife? Josh, what can I do for you? I'd like to get the ball more, please. It's
look, we know the Raiders have moved on from Derek Carr, or they're trying to. If they sign Zach Wilson, we know who's calling the shots. We know who's calling the shots.
Josh McDaniels' wife saw Derek Carr crying and was like, nope, I believe in toxic masculinity. Get him out. Get him out.
Oh, that soft man, gone.
God. I haven't seen a man cry since Vietnam. Okay. All right. That's that. You know what? I'm so glad I didn't tell that story just so you could tell me it.
Yeah.
It's kind of amazing.
Yes.
Okay.
They went off the rails on McAfee after, I saw this, I think this was Wednesday, and then they put out a really funny short, and I was like, dang it, I wish we would have had this Wednesday morning. Could have beat them to the short, but yeah. So now that that's out of the way, we can talk about less important football stuff for the rest of the show.
You don't have any more toilet bathroom stories?
No, that's the only toilet talk I got today.
Oh, inject with a hundo! Boop, boop. Be on the toilet, let him poop and other stuff in peace. I think it's the other stuff that's the problem. So, you know what? Here's for $100, I will reveal a secret. I'm not proud of it. Okay? Been holding on to the secret for a while. I may have told it once on stream. Probably when I had a few beers in me. So, as some people know, I'm allergic to dairy. Not lactose intolerant, legitimately allergic. Kind of, maybe I was born this way. Kind of would go into asthma attacks, spent lots of time in the hospital growing up, whole 9 yards. And then it morphed into getting better, but I'd break out in hives if I ingested enough and messed with I could throw up, I could be on the toilet for a while, what have you. So this was when I was dating my high school girlfriend. And we were supposed to go out to Chili's. And when we came back, we were supposed to spend time at her parents' house because they were having some little shindig, what have you. And I was dressed in my nice high school, I don't know, it's not uniform. I was just dressed nicely as a high schooler because I was I got to make a good impression. So we go to Chili's and I am halfway through the meal and I'm like, oh no, there might be milk in this. Cause I get tingles in my mouth and the back of my throat. I'm like, oh, that's not really great. So I'm chugging water to try to flush it out through my system. And I get back to her parents and I got to poop. And it's not going to be a fun one. It's going to be a bad time. It's going to be all hands on deck. It's going to be bad. And the way that their house was, you walked in and it was a small little bathroom that was like in the hallway. So like everybody could hear you if you went. So, I'm so sorry. I'm mixing things up. I did not have an allergic reaction. I just had a poop after the honey chipotle chicken crispers. I pretended to have an allergic reaction at my girlfriend's house so I could drive home and take a dump in peace because I thought it would have been terrible. So it's like, oh man, yeah, it must have been something that they put on it, like a glaze or something. So I literally lied to them. They're like, are you okay? And I was like, I just need to go home for a little bit. And I took a dump for like 20 minutes. So
did you go back after?
I did. I went back afterwards. I felt like a new man. I forgot.
I gave myself the milk shot. I'm good to go, guys.
Faked allergic reaction. Oh, here's Scooter Owen.
Johnny John John!
Listen, sometimes, yeah, I looked at it as I saved them. So, okay. I did, because sometimes you just know it ain't gonna be good. It's not gonna be a good time. So,
yeah. Wow. Oh, that is. I wish I could go back in time just to see you handle that situation. Young Tom, I got to go home, guys.
Why? Allergic reaction. I think something was in it. And they're like, "Oh my god, are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I just need to go home for a little bit."
Yeah,
because they didn't live like that far away, so I just drove like 5 minutes home, and oh god, I was praying. I drove home and I was just like, "Hey, parents," and then did what I had to do. You know? Yep. I did, but I came back and I crushed it in halftime. Yeah. I did. What is going on over here? Jordan went a fitty! Boop! Listen on the toilet right now. There we go. Gets skeptical when Perna talks about the Chiefs. He literally cursed them in the thumbnail. It literally is just a picture of Patrick Mahomes going unstoppable. Like,
dude is best GOAT. Mahomes is GOAT. He's the real GOAT.
Every time that he talks about the
Every
Chiefs,
time I talk about the Chiefs, Tom gets a 50.
Hey.
Go.
Appreciate you, Jordan. Yeah, that's okay. That's what happens. But yeah, listen, sometimes to be the MVP, you got to poop.
That's right.
That's what Lamar Jackson taught me. And speaking of Lamar Jackson, let's talk about the Baltimore Ravens, because Greg Roman finally fired, much to the delight of many, many Ravens fans.
Roman has fallen.
Yes, the Roman Empire. Come on, it's right there, buddy. The Roman Empire. It's gone. It's gone. Oh? I'm sorry. Your wife...
Prove it! Prove it!
There are so many better ways to do that. She thought she was just lying about strawberries. You just be like, yeah, I killed a man in Reno and I'm allergic to strawberries. And she's like, I don't believe this strawberry thing.
Sorry, Guillermo.
This is the thing.
Sorry, Guillermo.
It's true.
As a Raiders fan, you being allergic to something that's red, that makes sense. Makes you choke. That's football.
Brandon. Brandon's also going to do a 5-minute stand-up set today.
Oh. Let's just say I would have had at least a couple jokes written.
Anyway,
so Greg Roman, so bad after that, he commented. Did he comment on your video too?
Did comment on mine. He's like, I'm apologizing to everyone. Guys. He's like, I'd like to apologize to everybody listening.
Well, look, was it awkward? Yes. Was it fun? Yes. To be fair to everybody, he had like 3 or 4 weeks to write some jokes.
He had like a month to write these jokes. And every week he'd just be like, I don't got them.
I don't got it. And then he's like, I'm going today. He's like, I'm just going to wing it. We're like, oh, this is going to be good.
So that was pretty damn fun. It's so funny too, because like I've met Tree in real life, and like he pulled up outside of my house and like was very awkward. And it was just like, oh, like, hey, like, Steve, how you doing? He's like, I just got to change real quick. He like ran into my bathroom, like threw on a jersey. And then he was like, hey, what are we doing? And I was like, oh, this is like, but listen, I get it. Like, I'm very socially awkward. And then as soon as the camera was on, he was just like, let's go. I was like, there he is. My man goes on.
There he is.
So, but yes.
Like, even if he had jokes written, and even if they were good, we're probably not going to be sitting there laughing at him. So, like, that's a lose-lose situation. You could have a couple really great, well-crafted jokes. They're not going to land in that situation. But he had none. So
I disagree.
We're a tough crowd.
I can make those jokes land. I can make those jokes land.
Not saying you couldn't, but
no. Now,
to a normal group of people, sure. But the five of us in that situation,
it's like trying to make comedians laugh.
Yeah, you gotta say something just really messed up. You gotta out mess up the most messed up minds there are.
Yeah. No,
yes, Greg Roman.
Yes,
the Ravens scapegoat. Sure, go for it, guys. He's the whole problem. Every team whose offense struggles, fire that OC. Fire that OC. It ain't any other
the
problem.
Steelers. Matt Canada's staying, baby.
Yeah. I get it though. Sometimes like a change is warranted, and I guess it depends on what Lamar Jackson's relationship with Greg Roman was. But it seems like Lamar wants to progress in a direction that Greg, maybe wasn't willing to go. To me, that feels like the most. I get it, but I can't put it all on Greg Roman especially the last two seasons. More of an issue has just been Lamar Jackson and his injuries versus anything else. And the offense got worse when Lamar was gone. So I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, they also said there was a 200% chance that Lamar Jackson was back as their QB. If they don't get a deal done, they'll just franchise tag him and then they'll work on a deal. So they seem very committed to Lamar. It seems like things have gotten a little bit more positive with Lamar Jackson too, like at least trying to decipher the internet. So that's a positive thing. On a more serious note, though, we do need to talk about the Minnesota Vikings. Sorry. They fired their defensive coordinator, Ed Donatel, yesterday.
Cowabunga, dude.
What'd you say?
Cowabunga, dude.
Yeah. No, it's a pretty sad day for Packers fans. And it's not confirmed, but sources say that the way that they did it is they just called Ed into a meeting at the stadium, and they must have tied a "you're fired" message to a local bird who then flew into the stadium, and that's how we found out. So it was pretty heartless the way that the Vikings did it. I think Roger Goodell's looking into it, potentially going to lose draft picks, and more importantly, I think this should hit their cap, and they can't afford Justin Jefferson going forward. But that's just wanted to bring that up.
Yeah. R.I.P. The Vikings having a bad defense.
It's a shame. It's a shame. Also, the Buccaneers fired everybody. Speaking of fans, Byron Leftwich gone. They fired a ton of coaches.
Yeah,
like assistant. They fired a bunch of people. So they need an offensive overhaul. And I mean, again, it's likely Brady's not coming back to them. So they're going to be rebuilding now because, like we talked about before, they're an older team. They have a bunch of guys who are going to be free agents. And listen, Buccaneers fans, Tom Brady came. He got you a ring, and can't be out with that.
Yeah, give the guy who hates running the ball the Ravens job.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, I'm seeing all these anti-Greg Roman.
Yeah, buddy. Maybe it's just because I'm really in tune with the Ravens this year, but yeah, no, they hate him.
No, I know.
Oh my god,
I get that, but
they hate.
It's misdirected.
Hate.
Look, yes, the Ravens called the QB sneak, and it didn't. It backfired.
He wasn't good, buddy. He wasn't.
Doesn't mean that was the wrong play to do in that situation.
It's not just that play, buddy. It's not.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think the guy who got to the Super Bowl with Colin Kaepernick, got an MVP season out of Lamar Jackson, was good at his job.
Tom
Maybe it's time
Capers,
to move on. I'm not saying it's not time to move on. I'm saying
Tom Capers had a Super Bowl winning defense. It's sometimes you just need to move on, though. That's all. That's all. Sometimes, it's
all of a sudden the Ravens offense sucked without Lamar Jackson. It's all Greg Roman's fault. That's how it goes. The Buccaneers are in the same situation. Tom Brady played worse. Their run game got worse because their offensive line got hurt, and it's all Byron Leftwich's fault. You need a scapegoat, and coordinators, they're the ones. They're the ones to go.
If the Jaguars beat the Chiefs tomorrow, I will wear that Jaguars costume again. I'll wear it for the entire stream. And you cannot pee in that. So yeah. I will do that.
What I wanted to say, okay, so this is what RG3 said about Greg Roman. All right. RG3 called him the greatest run tactician he's ever been around. Tight ends and running backs love the system. Wide receivers hate it.
J.K. Dobbins loved it.
We already knew that. We already kind of knew that, right? Wide receivers got to block a lot in that scheme. They don't get as many targets. But if you are a true number one receiver, you can thrive there. Mark Andrews and Hollywood Brown both had a really great season 2 seasons ago. Hollywood Brown had over 1,000 yards. But yeah, it's a specific system that is I don't know. It was designed to Lamar Jackson's strengths, and we praised the Ravens for building their roster and tooling to Lamar Jackson's strengths. And now that they have failed without him, Greg Roman got to go. And yeah, okay, J.K. Dobbins doesn't like him. I get it. Sure. It's fine. I'm not saying that they shouldn't have moved on. Just saying that people like to blame all of the issues on one guy. And if the Ravens are in the Super Bowl next year, have the best offense in the league, I'll say I was an idiot. I didn't know what I was talking about. More egregious, I think, is the firing of Byron Leftwich, though. I get the Ravens moving on. They got their same QB coming back. Byron Leftwich is a scapegoat.
No, he's not. I completely
disagree. Scapegoat.
Oh my God. I disagree so bad. I disagree so bad. That might be the thing I disagree with you the most on that you've ever said on the show. Byron Leftwich was horrendous. And as somebody who and the only reason that I'm really familiar with this, not only because I streamed a bunch of their games, but 2, I had to go back and I just did the Buccaneers fan reaction, went back and watched a bunch of their games. Holy crap, dude. His play calling was straight garbage.
His quarterback's Tom Brady.
A complete lie. No, because Tom Brady's calling the 2-minute offense. He's calling the 2-minute drills, and they're actually scoring in the middle of the season. He is so bad.
Should be out of the league.
Out
of the league.
If Brady
can't succeed with Byron Leftwich because his play calls are not good, Brady's a fraud.
Dude, they never ran the football. You can't get down to a run. He's calling the plays.
Please. Oh my Peyton God. Manning would never.
There's no way. Bull sucks too. He's awful too.
But they won a Super Bowl with Byron Leftwich as their OC.
And Bruce Arians stepping down was horrendous for them.
They ran it one more time this season than they did the season before.
Dude, they were terrible.
They averaged the same rush attempts per game. All 3 seasons, same rush attempts. The difference is their running was not effective and they couldn't run it in the red zone because their offensive line was a lot worse. And because maybe
you adjust to that.
Call some runs. Maybe their dumb quarterback checks out, thinks he can throw his way to victory every week. Let's not put this all on Leftwich. When
no. I want to be very clear.
It's not years sucks.
It's not all on him because they not only had injuries, they had injuries to wide receiver, they had injuries to the O-line, but he did not make that team better. And Tom Brady's declining play did not make that team better. But buddy, He was bad. He was bad.
The filleting of Tom Brady is disgusting.
I'm not filleting anything of Tom Brady. I'm also saying Byron left. Like, there's nuance there. Byron left was not good. Was not good. He's not good.
My God.
I'm telling you. It was bad. Oh, look at that. A Saints fan. I'm telling you, he's not good. Not good.
Play calling. Do you think Tom Brady was not part of the play calling? Do you think Tom Brady is just going, give me a play, Byron. We will run this play. I will do nothing at the line of scrimmage. Like, if Brady's doing that.
He did. He ran 2-minute offenses, and guess what? That's when they were actually successful this season. Dude, I'm telling you, it wasn't good. It wasn't good.
Yeah. Byron Leftwich gets canned because Brady sucks. That's what happened.
But there's nuance in that, right? Like, Brady can suck, but Byron Leftwich could also suck too.
Yeah, well, let's see here. They win a Super Bowl with Bruce Arians as head coach, Leftwich as OC. The following season, they get to the playoffs and lose. Brady forces Bruce Arians out. They move Todd Bowles to head coach. Bowles is not as good of a head coach as Bruce Arians. Nope. If you remember the reports when Bruce Arians left, it was because Byron Leftwich and Tom Brady were getting annoyed of Bruce tweaking their game plans and coming in at the last minute and making changes to things that they didn't like. They get rid of bye, Bruce, no longer a part of that. So it's just Brady and Byron. And then that offense tanks in addition to 2 linemen leaving via free agency and retirement. Then there's injuries. So they don't have this force up front to run the ball effectively. And the red zone touchdowns, that's what it came down to. They had like 16 red zone rushing TDs the year before. They had like 5 total this last season.
Sure.
But if Arians is gone and the Leftwich is the guy Brady wanted, and then all of a sudden it got worse, I put more of that on Brady than Byron Leftwich. Like, there's very few quarterbacks who call all the shots at the offensive line.
Correct.
And Brady's one of those. If he's not at this point in his career, maybe he's been overrated his entire career.
I mean, but haven't you been talking about how terrible Brady is all year? Like,
I mean, yes. But what this might be too, like this might be the Bucs trying to appease Brady and saying, "Hey, we'll clean house. We'll bring in whoever you want over here.
There's no way
if you come back."
There's no way. I mean, because I just think he's done. Because it's like we've talked about, though, now where he is in his career, he wants to go to the Buccaneers like he did a couple years ago. Like a team that's stacked. They have the pieces there. Like, let me go there and basically be able to win a championship.
What?
I was saying what Brady wants now is to go to a team like he did the Bucs a couple years ago where everything's set up and he could just go win.
Yeah, he wants the easiest path to the Super Bowl because he's not a true competitor. It's true.
He's not a true competitor.
He's done.
What the hell is going on?
He's trying to find the rookie mode. That's what he wants to go and play.
What's going on with a 2-handle? Boop, 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 boop. It's GPS Friday Night Q&A's tonight. The Bucs offense was never the strongest part of the team. They always won because of the defense. True. It was all masked by Bruce Arians once he left all the flaws of Brady's play and Leftwich's crappy play calling is brought to the forefront since Arians isn't there to say no. I do think that Leftwich in that system with Todd, you don't have Bruce Arians, with Todd Bowles and a declining Tom Brady and with a bad offensive line and no run games. Like, I think that just creates a perfect storm of a terrible offense, and that's what they were this year. Appreciate it.
I think this also shows like even NFL personnel don't really understand what makes something good, because
XFL
Leftwich was a head coaching candidate the last 2 off seasons. Like, people wanted Leftwich to be a head coach.
Not anymore.
And the I guess not understanding what made the Bucs offense truly good. If you're justifying this firing, right? Like,
sure,
it was all Arians and Brady. That's kind of what you're saying. If all of a sudden the guy who is getting head coaching interviews now is canned as OC.
See, but I disagree with that too. I think it could be like that combination, right? So like, let's look at the Green Bay Packers, right? You go back a couple of years ago, like they are thriving with that offense, right? The offense is clicking. The red zone is really great. Even with Hackett, like 2 seasons ago, like started to like go down a little bit. And then this year you have all these assistants who leave, right? You have Luke Getsy who leaves. You have Nathaniel Hackett who goes to become a coach. And like the offense was significantly worse. Now, is it just because of them? No. But you had a declining Aaron Rodgers play. You had injuries. You had the O-line issues. You couldn't score in the red zone. Like there's a lot of things. And I think sometimes like you just have like a core of people, right? And there's people that are more important than others on the staff. But, like them together, like they can make a really good football team. And then when a piece of that leaves, like Bill Belichick, right? Look at the Bill Belichick tree. Everybody who leaves usually doesn't do that well, right? Bill Belichick, like he's that guy. But like there's other cogs in the wheel that like will make that offense or defense worse, even if Bill Belichick's that good. And you see something like that with like the offensive performance this year. Happy birthday, Keenan.
I think too, like maybe so you get to offensive coordinator in the NFL. The next step is head coach, right?
Usually, yeah.
I think if you're an offensive coordinator having a ton of success with an elite quarterback, the next step maybe should be offensive coordinator for a shitty quarterback. And then if you fix that problem, then we know for sure you're going to be a good head coach.
So here's the thing. Good.
Like Hackett, right? That's an example of it not working. Brian Dable, though, example of he developed Josh Allen. Like Byron Leftwich, he's not getting credit for developing Tom Brady.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, I think there's just like this ladder, and there's never really these lateral moves to show like you're the reason for success there. And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, but like Eric Bieniemy every year not getting head coaching gigs because everybody's like, it's Patrick Mahomes and you're with Andy Reid, and play calling still goes through Andy Reid. So it's hard to gauge what his impact on the team really is. But if you went to the Texans and all of a sudden Davis Mills and that offense is lighting it up, you're like, this is just the dude. It's a weird evaluation process for that job.
So it's interesting you say that too, because I feel like there is one more step that you could do besides going to a crappy quarterback. You could be an offensive coordinator and not call the plays. And then if you become offense coordinator and actually call the plays, I feel like that's a bigger indicator. Like, oh, you could be a good head coach. LaFleur was talking about, he thought about giving up play calling. Like this season, like he's like, yeah, it's on my mind. Like, it's something like maybe I could do. I could focus like as like on the team as a whole. So like that's a legitimate thing. It goes like, what kind of OC are you getting? Are you getting an OC that, is kind of getting credit, for play calling, but they're not even calling the plays?
Yeah. I mean, oh my God, Mike. Who's the other? Mike? Was Adam Gay? I can't even remember the first OC the Broncos had. Oh my God.
You got this, buddy. I believe in you.
Broncos.
Mike Williams.
Went and coached the Chargers.
Mike
McCoy. I can only think of Mike McCarthy. I was like, it's not Mike McCarthy.
It's not McCarthy. He wasn't there.
Yeah. Mike McCoy did a hell of a job with Tim Tebow, and then Peyton Manning comes in. They do an even better job. Mike McCoy gets the job with the Chargers. Adam Gase is elevated from QB coach to offensive coordinator. Peyton Manning did build Adam Gase's career. But
that's an elite quarterback, right? Yeah. Like that's an elite quarterback being like, yeah, this is what we're going to do. Like
Peyton Manning was the kind like whose offensive coordinators were scared of him.
Yeah. Scared of letting him down. Saturday.
Yeah.
Like that's oh my God. Yo, inject. What is going on with a hundo? Boop, boop. Oh, I got to give him the 200 one.
Man. Tom's about to retire.
All right, hold on. All right, so I got to give you 3 Scooter Elways.
Johnny John John! Woo! Johnny John John! Woo!
I won't.
Johnny John John! Woo!
All right. And just, I think, for good measure, because Seb, oh, Jesus Christ. I'm reading these things now. This is just for you.
Oh, you fat with a 3. Yes, I just said that. That is that man's name. Don't tweet at me.
We haven't seen that clip in a long enough. Appreciate you, Inject. You crazy. You crazy.
All right.
Okay, so yes. I like that little aside that we just did. It's good.
We talk ball.
Ball don't
We
lie.
talk ball. Ball don't lie.
Ball don't lie. Ball don't lie.
Unless
Yeah, what were you gonna say?
No.
Okay, fine. All right, let's talk about how every team could lose. All right, how can the Chiefs lose? They can't.
Oh, they
My name's
can't.
Brandon
They're
Perna. It's
unstoppable. They cannot
impossible for the
lose.
Chiefs to lose. They're the perfect team, and
They
they
are.
have the perfect quarterback, the perfect scheme, the perfect head coach. They have everything. Patrick Mahomes is the best ever to play.
Yeah, I'm taking
Did I
words
say what you
right
were
out
gonna
of my mouth. Right. They are like, I don't use the word destiny often, but this team is destined.
What is
for
going on in
the
this
Super
chat,
Bowl.
Perna? Is there am I gonna die today? Is that what's happened? Justin! Boop! Hold on. Do I not know something? It's damn, Tom, yeah, he's
Do I get to punish you at the end of this episode?
yeah, what is going on here? It does, yeah. Andy Reid, yep. Trust me, I know. I remember Andy Reid getting all that criticism. He's yeah, he's a solid head coach, he's good, but yeah, dude, it's wild. Hold on, now I gotta.
It's not stopping, Tom. You're getting more.
What?
Get your hand off my penis! This is the bloke who got me on the penis, people.
People.
Thank you. Why? What did I do? What is happening? Greg! Boop, boop. Pause, clickbait. It's 5 finally got punished. Now I gotta scoot. What? I don't. Pardon, do you know something that I don't know?
No, hey, man. This is just the internet.
Johnny John John! Woo! Johnny John John!
Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to hit that again. Okay, we're done now. We're done. We're done. Okay. All right, so tell me how the Chiefs can lose, Brandon Perna. Appreciate you all. Crazy.
Well, if I were to try and find a
What's happening to me?
crack in their armor.
What's happening to me?
I'm gonna say Kansas City. They've had some tendencies to turn the ball over a little bit this season, every now and then. Also, their defense can give up points. So it's just being on the wrong end of a shootout in Kansas City. Now, usually their defense gets better in the playoffs. We've seen it. They've had some rest. And it would just be maybe their defense, their secondary, getting beat a couple times.
Brandon, I'm scared. I want to go home. Oh, good. You got that 100. Good. You got it. Good. Now you. We're both going down today.
Now
buddy.
he's gonna die too.
Okay, there you go, Perna. That's for you.
Oh my god.
Here you go.
Johnny John John! Woo!
You're too kind, Craig.
There you go.
Too kind.
There. Why? Inject why? Boop, 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 boop. This is the most amount of money I've ever made on GPS ever. And for no reason. It's a random Friday, and we haven't even talked about the game.
Johnny John John! Woo!
Be a Scooter Elway record.
Johnny John John! Woo!
I'm a little concerned about. See, people said stuff to my house. They said stuff to my parents. And I was like, I'm not really concerned for my safety. But today I am. Today, what? Perna, what the? Boop, is come on.
Johnny John John!
Money for nothing and your clicks for free.
Why? Boop.
What the hell is happening?
Buddy, I'm gonna die today. Like, that's apparently what's gonna happen. Here's a pancreas.
Oh, wow. Is that a pancreas?
Okay.
Tom was such a nice guy. You know, like how they we're having your funeral today.
You can pay for it now. I
Was
mean,
it good, man.
Johnny John John!
like, we're not even getting through content. What? I don't.
Thank you, Guillermo.
Check. Why? Why?
Wow. Tom made, like, let's see here.
Johnny John John!
5, 6, 7. Oh, well over. You're well over 1,000.
Dude, this is the most I've ever made for GPS ever. For no reason. We were talking about toilets. Oh, at least I'm going to die during Q&A, apparently. Oh,
Jim Irsay, you are welcome, Tom. Jim Irsay's buttholes brought you more money than you could have ever dreamed.
There you go. You got a fitty, Perna. There you go.
Tom Grossi went after the richest people in America and won over their hearts.
I did.
All right, we're going to...
There's your sandwich. It's called the Danger Witch, and it's dangerously good. Be careful, though. It's spicy.
Been a while since we've seen that.
It's true.
Yeah, let's talk about how every team can lose in the playoffs. I would like to discuss
Good
this.
luck, buddy. Good. I was asking about the Chiefs. I asked 25 minutes ago, and then things happened. So, yep.
Turnovers. That's the only way they lose. Turnovers. It's how they almost blew the game to the Broncos.
Good. Perna's getting a hundo now.
Go Chiefs, go! That's my team, Javier. That's my team. Wow. We rich. Get
YouTube's
rich
eating tonight.
time.
Johnny John John!
YouTube should, the algorithm.
Johnny John John!
Guys, stop it. We can't even talk about football. Oh, the butt talk.
Buddy, what is we can never escape? Why?
Johnny John John!
Honestly, making money while watching a loop of John Elway is literally my dream come true.
You guys are wild. And it's for no reason. Like, I didn't do anything. Apparently, I'm dying tonight, but tune into tonight's Q&A because
Tom live streams his funeral.
Apparently, it's my funeral. Oh, there you go. You got a hundo, Perna.
Dear God, butt talk. Butt talk. Butt talk.
You're going to be my...
Johnny John John!
Oh, my God. Boop. Just stay on it. This is a record.
Johnny John John!
Tom's
got nothing.
Q&A.
I got nothing.
Tom Grossi reacts to his own funeral. Content you'll see
what?
later this
He
week.
died like that? A piano fall?
Oh. All right.
Buddy, quickly. You got to get through. How the Chiefs going to lose?
Jacksonville
Turnovers.
Jaguars.
Before we get another one. Go.
They can lose if they don't run the ball. If they don't run the ball, they continue to run the football while trailing by 27 points. They stay committed to the game plan. Stick to the script, Jacksonville. Get Travis Etienne in open space, just like the Chiefs are going to do with Jerick McKinnon, and you can hang in that game.
Yeah, pretty much everybody eats bread.
Also, if Trevor Lawrence throws 5 interceptions, they can lose that game.
That was you, Berna, who got a 50, I think.
Is bread? Oh my goodness. Thank you.
Big bread with bread. It's got the
Thank
bread.
you,
Got
Papa
the bread.
Jiggly.
Jigglypuff. Why? Oh, gee. It's Holly Hondo.
Dr. Kitty. What an avatar.
That is. Hold on, Scooter. There's a record for
Johnny John John! Woo!
Thank you, Holly. You know what's funny too is I looked at houses for 3 seconds before GPS today. It was the first time I've done it in like months, and I was like, "Oh, okay."
You looking in Denver? You looking in the Denver area?
No, buddy, no.
GPS Studios live from Denver, Colorado.
But I can have it in my basement, live from my basement.
Yeah, here in Colorado.
Yeah, Chiefs, I agree. Turn the ball over is how they lose that game. Jaguars, they need to stop Patrick Mahomes. Like that's what they need to do.
Oh, you changed your avatar back to...
Wow. Inject. What did you get picked up by a tornado and it hit all the buttons on your phone and now like what? Boop, 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 boop,
Inject has a bigger salary cap than the actual Saints.
You get 3 Scooter out. It's just the rule.
Johnny John John! Woo!
This is
Johnny John John! Woo! Johnny John John! Woo!
Perna, you got a hundo.
Wheeler Kaylee.
Perna got a hundo.
Johnny John John! Woo!
And we're promoting Bitch Warmer Brew. What a perfect world. What a perfect world. You guys are crazy.
This is the most wild GPS ever.
Yeah.
Lazy! Boop!
The Buffalo Bills will lose if they don't run the football.
I'm trying. Hold on. Where is, there you go.
That was like go backpack.
Go pack. I'll take go pack. Oh my god, I'm dying inside.
Actually, you're dying outside too now.
Yeah, apparently I'm also going to just die. So, Perna, see, we're going too slow. Light speed too slow. It's just a boop boop.
Oh my goodness.
It's too. Hold on, guys. Come on, John. Get down the street.
Johnny John John! Woo!
Thank you, something. You're all wild.
Yeah. Wild.
I'd see Perna every day. I'd see Perna every day. It might be at midnight, but I'd see Perna every day.
Can we
Scooter's
do it?
taking over GPS. All right, so
GP Scooter. We're GP Scooter's show.
Jack no mas. No mas. So
Wow.
how'd you say the Bills will lose?
I mean, it's kind of the same answer I gave for the Jags. I don't want to, but like Buffalo got to be able to run the ball in the red zone specifically. They did a decent job. I want more carries from Josh Allen. I want him to use his legs. And the Bengals almost lost because the Ravens were running the ball effectively against them. They just didn't do it in the red zone. The Bills will lose if they cannot move the ball on the ground.
Yeah. Bills. Yeah, it's turnovers for them because they're a team I'm more scared of with the turnovers than the Chiefs. The Chiefs have had them this year too, but I feel like at the rate in which Buffalo has had it, like that's just been.
I'm not scared of the Bills turning it over more than the Chiefs because the Bills are used to it. They've consistently turned the ball over and still found ways to win. Chiefs.
There you go, Perna.
There's no curse. I just love this current iteration of Kansas City Chiefs football.
You fucked up.
That's not the right one, Brad.
Johnny John John!
Gotta give the people what they want. You gotta give the people what you want. But that is a great clip.
Also, the Bills lose if they don't have a game plan for Jerick McKinnon. Nobody's talking about Jerick McKinnon.
That's a good call. That's
He
a very,
is
very good call.
like Matt Milano, Jerick McKinnon. That's the matchup in the AFC Championship game if you get there, Buffalo, because the Jaguars are of course playing the Chiefs.
Yeah,
the Jaguars, if they can't stop Jerick McKinnon, will lose. Not Buffalo. I misspoke. The Jags.
Bengals. I feel like they lose. Yeah, like they can't run the ball well, like with Mixon.
Did I just reveal the script the NFL has sent us, Tom? Oh.
Can't say that.
What were you gonna say? Say it before.
I was gonna say boop boop. I was gonna say Johnny
John John!
What is going on? Boop!
Oh.
Hold on. You know what though? This is for the Bills. The Bills' favorite. Okay, we got this. Hold on, Perna. Where is it? It's so good. It's such a good one, and I feel like it's. Where is it? Where is it? Oh my God! It's the best clip you've ever put together, Perna. Where the hell did you put it?
Where is it?
Where's the?
Did it get deleted?
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the finger guns.
Yeah. Am I just missing it?
No, I don't see it.
Wow, this is disappointing. Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
Great clip.
Bill's got to come out firing, baby.
Of course, inject. I just have to wait for YouTube to take 30% of it. It's the worst way to money launder in the history.
Yeah.
And I don't get paid until a month from now. I get paid for on February.
All right. How do the Bengals lose, Tom?
They don't run the ball well, and their red zone defense just utterly collapses. So, yes. That's
Joe Mixon. You saying Joe Mixon needs a...
Go Chargers, go!
Yes, Joe Mixon needs to get involved with this game because I think they just need to also keep the Bills off the field. So
I say the Bengals lose if they don't have a game plan for Stephon Diggs. If Eli Apple getting torched like Demarcus Robinson did to him, it all comes down to the Bengals secondary hanging with those Bills receivers because Josh Allen will find them open. He will find them open. Unless Sam Hubbard and Trey Hendrickson don't give him time. Maybe those are the keys. Hendrickson, Hubbard, and DJ Reader up the interior pressure. That's how the Bengals win. Interior pressure. Blazing. Oh, my goodness.
Johnny John John!
We're just a charity at this point.
Jory's getting ignored, apparently. There's
Jory?
You're ignoring Jory. I would never.
What was Jory's question? Damn it.
Jory! You got a fitty from Lauren.
Lauren, Raiders fan.
French Grassy Posse. I got you. I got you.
Oh, yeah, we got that.
Grossy Posse. Grossy Pouzy.
Beautiful.
At this rate, we just need about 100 more clips to play to keep this entertaining.
Scooter LA will never get your play.
Johnny John John!
Oh, Jory wants hell yeah, I love you. Is that still in? Oh, there it is.
Let's ride.
That's right.
All right, I love you.
Hell yeah, I love you.
Oh my God, it's So adorable. Holly with a hundo. Boop, boop.
Oh my goodness.
Good.
Johnny John John! Woo!
Have you crossed 2,000 yards? Yeah, $2,000 yet, Tom? Good God. Make it stop.
This. I don't know anymore, dude. I don't know. Why? Foster. Boop. Here, I don't even know. Here. Kitty goes meow. Kitty goes meow.
Oh, wow. Is that a pancreas?
Boop. I can't. Are we done? Did we finish?
Yeah.
We're not. We're not
Dallas
done.
Cowboys lose if they play like they do every other week.
Oh my
Great
God,
one week,
Demetrius.
dicey the next. Feature Tony Pollard, Cowboys. Feature Tony Pollard.
Feed Tony Pollard. Yep.
And you better be able to stop the run, Dallas. You better be able to stop both Miles Sanders and Jalen Hurts. Oh, they don't play each other. God, I don't even. The Cowboys.
Johnny John John! Woo!
I'm so discombobulated. I don't even know who's fucking playing this week. The Cowboys play the 49ers.
Dude,
Stays
if
you don't have a game plan for Christian McCaffrey and Debo Samuel out of the backfield, running the ball, you're going to lose. I don't even know who's playing this weekend. Meow.
The Bengals are playing.
Money goes to everybody's head. This is proof of it happening live.
I don't even know what's going on, dude. Yeah, listen, okay, here's how the 49ers lose. Their pass rush doesn't get home, and the Cowboys expose the secondary of the 49ers. That's the only way I think they're winning this football game, and of course by running the ball. They also, Micah Parsons has to get after Brock Purdy. Like, they have to make him uncomfortable and make him, force him to throw uncharacteristic mistakes because he hasn't been doing it.
Yeah, you want to get the 49ers off their game plan, which is hard to do. But like if Dallas somehow jumps out to a quick lead again, and we see what Brock Purdy has to do, like trailing by a bunch of points, because I don't think he's been in that situation yet. That would be a way to do it.
Grossy posse. Grossy pouzy.
The Giants, Dexter Lawrence, if he can blow up that line of scrimmage for the Philadelphia Eagles, the Giants have a chance. It's all about D-Law. Super Bowl, D-Law versus T-Law. Ooh, that would be interesting. It's Dexter Lawrence disrupting their line. Like Dexter Lawrence against Jason Kelce, that's the matchup in that game.
Go Chargers, go.
I want to see Dan Jones and Jalen Hurts set the record for most quarterback rushing yards in a postseason game. Oh, I'm keeping it on track. I'm fighting through it.
You are, buddy. Okay, listen. Yes. Okay, so Eagles, yes, they have to stop the run. And is Jordan Davis playing? If he is, then they'll have a good shot at stopping Saquon Barkley and, of course, Daniel Jones and actually containing him. Oh, I didn't go fast enough. That's
right.
Enough.
I cannot wait to watch the Kansas City Chiefs tomorrow. Go Chiefs, go. Oh Mitchell.
Hold on. I got you.
Doesn't matter if you have one ass cheek and 3 toes. I will beat your ass.
Oh, wait, you said, hey, you literally told me what to play in the clip. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. I'm like,
hey.
Hey.
Which team needs the refs to be on their side the most? I'd say the Jags.
Yeah, Jaguars.
The Jags fought against the Chargers and the officials and found a way to beat the Chargers. If they have the officials, they could beat my super team. My super team could be at jeopardy if they're playing against the officials.
Yes. Something. Boop. I got you.
Hey.
This is the chat. They're pirates and they've taken over the ship.
They've taken over
We're the captains now. They're like, no. You are not. You're. Thank you, Mitchell. Poop. Mitchell's just like,
mutiny?
Sorry, you played the wrong one.
We got mutiny. Is that what this is? Mutiny?
This is. I don't know anymore. Dude.
You're like the world's worst radio show.
It is. But
boom, 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 boom.
I was worried today. I was like, we only got 4 games to talk about. We're kind of done. We haven't even talked about the playoff games. And we've got an hour. The show's over. Oh my God. You all are wild. I appreciate you. It's so unnecessary.
Tom just clicked on a new level of category of homes to look at. Show me mansions. Show me.
It's a Friday morning.
5-car garages.
It's
Zillow.
a Friday morning. Why? We're just talking about GPS.
You might be able to construct a tower at this point. Downtown, whatever city you want to live in.
You know what the funniest part is? This has happened before where the chat is taken hostage. During the charity stream in 2021, they kept donating so I couldn't get off, and not in that way. And I had to go pick up my father from the train station. You know what I need to do after today's episode? Drive my father to the train station.
Oh, when Papa Grossi got to catch a train.
He's got to catch a train. Wow. Oh, my God. Can I get a peg? Yeah, you get a peg. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Is that a pancreas?
Boop. All right, Brandon Perna, real quick to get through the shows. All right, who are your 4 winners this week? Just go through it because no one was listening on clickbait to anybody of what everyone was saying yesterday.
My 4 winners are the Eagles, the Niners, the Chiefs, the Bills. Eagles, Niners, Chiefs, Bills.
First 2 again?
Eagles, Niners, Chiefs, Bills.
Eagles, Niners, Chiefs, Bills. Okay.
Yes, okay. I picked every correct game.
Eagles, 49ers, Bengals, Chiefs.
Yeah. Bengals, Bills feels like a coin toss. Nobody knows. Yeah, what is an hour of time?
I've never asked for money unless it was for charity. And y'all wild. You're wild. I picked the Bengals because I'm sorry, I didn't know that they were that many points favorite. The Bengals, I don't think I'm sorry, the Bills are like, was it like 5-point favorites?
Playoff point spread.
This is not to run like betting lines or something. Because I think it was set on clickbait, and I was like, really?
Let's see here. Oh my gosh! Just give me the. You think? There we go. Bills are 5.5-point favorites. Chiefs are 9 points. Eagles 7.5. Niners just 4.
That's so 5.5.
Niners are just 4. You know what they're doing? They're taking advantage of Cowboys fans.
They are, yeah, because they're like, yeah, how much faith do you have in your team?
They're like, we know these guys are gonna bet on the boys. Let's just do 4 because the Niners will definitely cover that spread. Niners are gonna win by. They're going to win by 10 points, I think.
I think that's one of the big... Because I don't see if the Bengals or the Bills win, I don't see that as an upset either way. Because I think the Bengals, they're a pretty, evenly matched team. The 49ers, I think that's the potential for the biggest upset of the week. Besides, I think most realistic one, I think that the Cowboys could actually win. I don't think they will. But Lauren, you crazy.
Lauren.
Boop!
Thank you, Lauren.
GPS clip. Show edition. Yeah, I don't even... Oh, here's eyelids.
Don't blink. If you're a blinker, cut your eyelids off.
Cut them off. Don't do that, though. No one cut their eyelids off.
Don't do it. You won't be able to sleep. Yeah, Bills, Bengals, probably decided by 3 points or less.
Yeah.
Might be overtime, so 3 points at the minimum.
Oh, my God. Can you imagine it's overtime and that's how the Bills lose based off the overtime changes that they wanted?
Yeah. That would be rough.
Apparently, yeah, they already sold 50,000 tickets for the Bills Chiefs AFC Championship neutral site game.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. I think we did it.
Cool.
This was the weirdest.
We got there, sorta.
I don't know. What do you got coming out, buddy?
I am working on a video about Mike LaFleur and Zach Wilson, a marriage made in hell.
Okay, are you actually calling it that?
Yes.
I love it so much. It's just like marriage in heaven? No, marriage in hell.
But it's pretty fair to both guys.
I did.
But it's why it didn't work.
I did, Allison. I said tomorrow. It's tomorrow.
And I got a long rant in there about Byron Leftwich. I may chop that down after what we just did.
Okay.
You, Tom, you got Q&A?
Got Q&A. I'm going to do a fan reaction today. It will either be Dolphins, who I was kind of leaning towards, but after Greg Roman, I think I might do the Ravens. Yeah, hold on.
What's the total, Tom?
Yeah,
we want to know.
I know. What do you got, Perna?
Today, 856.25. That's never made that much more. Never done that on this show. Never done that on this show.
No, I don't think I've done that on that show. Like 850 would be like the highest I've ever made.
It'd be like, damn, we're doing something right. What'd you get? 325?
$3,400.
Oh, wow.
YouTube is eating this morning. What the F?
You can buy a nice new toilet for Jimmy.
Dude, like that's one of the best streams I've ever had ever. Like ever.
Biggest toilet ever. Buy the biggest toilet ever. Nice.
I don't know, man.
Buy some more Packers stock.
You can't. It's not on sale anymore.
Make them an offer they can't refuse.
I tried. Jesus Christ. Boom, Mitchell with a hunter.
There you go.
Johnny John John!
It's one of the best streams I've ever had, and it's a Friday GPS.
Brandon Perna and Tom Grossi charged with bankrupting their most loyal fans.
I didn't ask for anything.
Doesn't matter. You've been charged.
Oh my God. All right. Yeah.
Wow.
Q&A tonight. I'm gonna go to Q&A. Yeah, another video that I'm gonna put out. I'm streaming every playoff game this weekend. Brandon, you're streaming one tomorrow, right? Jaguars, Chiefs.
Oh yeah, that's tomorrow. Shit. Yeah. Jags, Chiefs.
And then we're gonna stream Bengals, Bills together, right? We're doing that. Okay.
Hell yeah.
There'll be reaction videos after every single one. Yeah, we're gonna stream Bengals, Bills together. That's gonna be the best game of the weekend. So, holy God. Okay. Well, this has been and Perna made 1,000 this stream.
I had the end broadcast button queued up.
Nope, you got it. Scooter Elway 2 more times.
Johnny John John!
Javier!
Johnny John John!
We are the luckiest YouTubers on earth. Friggin' lucky.
Oh, 1,000,000%. 1,000,000%. Thank you, everyone.
Army's going to college after all, guys.
Don't worry, I'm going to invest in her college account after this one. Oh my God. All right. Well, Scooter Elway, someone tally up how many Scooter Elways and like tag us in something, because like it's a record that's never going to get touched.
Tweet us how many scooters were used. Yeah.
Okay. Brandon, it was a time. Thanks so much for watching. And nope, we're not done.
No,
we're not done. That's for you, Perna. That's for you.
Oh my God, Steph. Buffalo.
Gotta play Buffalo all the way this time.
All the way this time.
No, it's the Bills!
We can do it. I got
Tom Grossi. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Tom Grossi. That's Brandon Perna. This is GPS, and you've been navigated. I don't.
And you've reached your destination.
The ritzy